Okay, we've cut our hole out so that we could create our rabbit. Um, we need to make the platform so our cone can sit down in there. So we've got our rabbiting bit in our router, and we'll make a few different passes. I'm going to make a couple real quick. I'm not going to dig it all out at once. I'm going to make one real light one just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about as far as the shoulder. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Kind of see if we got our hole big enough as well. Yep, perfect. You can see that the cone just sits down inside there. Let's make another pass so it sits down in there a little deeper so you can see a little bit better. Alright, that's about a 1/4 inch down in there, and you can see I probably need to adjust that out just a little bit because it's not quite perfectly round. My hole's not. I need to take a round drum sander. There's a few little bumps in there. And even it out a little bit, but you can see that once I get that down in there, what it will do is it will lower the cone down into that pocket, so that then once I have my biscuit on there, and you can see it's just about down in under there, then once my fingerboard is on the guitar, and that's why we don't want to dig it all out at once, is we need to figure out what the depth of the cone needs to be in relation to our, and I don't know if you can see that from that angle yet, but we'll need to figure out what the depth of the cone needs to be with the bridge on it in relation to our fingerboard. There's some math coming. But in any case, we've got a little bit of figuring to do. Let me see if I can get this out of here. Figure out how deep we need to make this pocket. Usually it's about halfway down in through here, about a 1/2 to 5/8 of an inch deep is what it usually tends to be with the depth of what the cone rises and the bridge that sits on top of there to allow for what it sets in there. But anyway, we'll get to that a little bit later. But anyway, you can kind of see where we're headed with that. Once that's down in there, we're creating a channel for this to set on so that we create a pocket and a place for that cone to set down in there. We'll work that a little bit more and continue going. So, in any case, you get the idea. We're headed in that direction. Our next step, and we'll get to this in just a bit, is we're going to create the pocket for our neck to go down in there.